Hello YouTube! Right, what should we talk about today? Well, today I've got a bunch of free swimming fry from the Jaguar cichlids. I do know that Jaguar cichlids are common in the hobby, even though I love them to bits, and I do appreciate how easy they are to breed. But what people have been commenting on some of my other videos is why don't you keep the fry and sell them? Let's have a close look at them. There they are. There's the female going in the pot, and the male that goes is absolutely super aggressive, mental. So there's all the fry. So like, how many fries there? You count them. It's a bit out of focus, but there could be like 500 to 1,000 fry in there. So this is why we don't keep them. People say, "Oh, don't be cruel. Don't use them as feeder fish, or whatever. Just collect them all up and sell them." It's not as simple as that in this hobby. What can I do with about 500 to 1,000 small jaguars? You've got no chance of getting rid of them. So like in the early days when I used to breed all these fish, I'd have in my little fish room. I'd have a tank full of doveye, a tank full of jaguars, a tank full of umbies, a tank full of haitienses, a tank full of trimac, midas, red devils, loads and loads and loads of fry. I end up with loads of tanks everywhere, and you grow on hundreds and hundreds of fish, and then you can hardly give them away. So to be honest, it's not worth the time and effort. So let nature take its course. In nature, out of all them 500 to 1,000, there's probably only 2 or 3 reach adulthood anyway. So I'm not going to bother with them. Just let what happens happens. But look, it is very interesting to see the parents looking after them and guarding them. Now, if you look closely, we call him Beryl. Whoa, look at him. Calm down, Beryl. If you look closely at Beryl's head, he's got some scabs and cuts on his head. That is because... oh, look at him. That's because I made a big mistake. I put a L-numbered pleco in here because I had nowhere to put it, and it hides in that pipe, which I've got to get it out because he keeps ramming in that pipe and cutting his face. Anyway, that's what I just wanted to explain about the fry. No doubt people won't understand. They'll say you're cruel. Don't use them as feeders, and grow them up and sell them. You'll make money. You'll not make money. I tell you what, you're not going to come rich. Take it from me. You're never going to come rich from selling these sort of fish. Because I don't call these bread and butter fish. For a start, you need to keep them in. You're going to need adults. You're going to need like a 5 or 6 foot tank to keep them in. And not many. The normal hobbyists don't keep these sort of fish. They're not your bread and butter fish. So, I mean, you could sell a big pair like these quite easily. Everybody wants a big one, but nobody's prepared to grow these on. They're all coming out of the pot now and swarming everywhere. And a lot of them, let's look closer at this log. But, they've all gone now because anyway, they're all feeding on the algae on this log. But if I get close and the male scats, they all come off. Can you see all them babies feeding on the log? Look at how many there is. Thousands. But what I don't want to do is put people off. I know about breeding. I know when you first breed, it's so exciting to get all your first spawning. But from my experiences, if you do get a good spawning like this and you really want to grow them on because you're enjoying the hobby, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Like breeding the fish and enjoying yourself. If you want to grow some on, what I would suggest is if you've got a spawn like this, you just pick about a couple of dozen, like 20, 30 or 40. Don't grow hundreds and hundreds and hundreds on. They'll grow really slowly and they won't do so well. Just pick a couple of dozen and grow them on, and that's the best way to go from my experiences. Anyway, can you see on that algae, if I get close, now they've all scattered again. But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely sight to see. I'm just trying to capture them feeding off the algae off this log. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up now. And I'd just like to say thank you for all my subscribers. I'm getting quite a few subscribers now, actually. And thank you for watching. Till the next time, happy fish keeping. Thank you.